Hello again, and thank you for joining Jeff and Jelly's Classic Restorations. Well, it's a little bit of a different one today. As you know, I'm still in the middle of doing the decking out or the inside of the shed stroke mini moped museum. It's taken a little bit of time, but this has come up in the meantime. I did promise I'd do a service oil change on my son's car. I can never remember what it's called. It's a Ford Focus titanium Ecoboost 125 stop start 1000cc engine. So I did promise him a service. I looked on Total Car Check to actually see what model it is. I can never remember, to get the proper oil and filter and everything for it. In the meantime, when I checked on that, it only had 4 days left of MOT, which I thought was in October. So a couple of the front tyres were a little bit 50-50. I thought, oh, let's just get them changed. So I got him 2 new tyres. And took it for the MOT yesterday, the very last day, and thank God it passed. So today I'm stuck with doing this oil change. I've always promised myself I wouldn't get under a car again. I've also booked my car in for a service with Hyundai. That's beginning of next month, October, and but that needs update on the computers and what have you as well. So I thought I'll bite the bullet, do mine, but I'll have to get underneath and do his. So that's the plan. At the very end, for my regular subscribers, I'll just show you how I'm getting on with the shed, meet Jenny again. But we'll get on and get this oil change done. Let's have a quick look under the bonnet. Well, I managed to get this online. It was reduced. It should have been apparently 70 odd quid, but it was £50. And it's the full proper Ford service kit for it. Apparently it has to be Castrol Magnatech, so for Ford. So I've got that. Also comes with an extra sump plug with it. So we're going to do that in a minute. The oil filter, I've seen a few videos on this. The oil filter is deep under there. So what some people have done is taken the air filter box out, just taken it out to get to it. But you can also get to it from underneath, which will be my first plan. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it, but I have seen it done from underneath as well. That'll be my first plan. So what I'm going to do is get it jacked up. It is all warm now. It's just been down to the shops to get some other bits, and I'll get it jacked up and grovel underneath and start taking the underbelly off. Right, here we are. Old coat on now. I haven't got much to lay on, just an old sheet and a mat. That's what I hate doing. They've got to take this under tray off. So it's all looks of T30 Torx bolts, which is now stuck on, and this screwdriver's not working. I'll have to go and get a socket, I think, a ratchet. So I'll go round. There's quite a few. Get this out, and then I can get to the drain plug then. So let's get this off, and I'll come back to you. But they're T30s, and I'll use a ratchet to get that off. Right, okay, so loads of these Torx screws. I think when I put them back, I might actually use the drill to get them in. It's taking ages. There they all are in the bowl there. Right, now I think we can get around to draining the oil. Right, obviously with that out of the way, we've got plenty more room now. There's the drain plug at the back end of the engine, and looking at the oil filter, yeah, obviously I'm going to go from the bottom here. I don't know why you would go in from the top. So let's get this one out. This is if I can find the tool again. There we are. Let's just get that round there, see a bit. Okay, there we go. I believe this is, excuse me mucking about here. I believe this is a 13. Try and do this one-handed. Actually, you can see what I'm doing. Let me just get this off. It's loose now, so here we go. Probably all over the floor now. Almost. There we go. Right, let's let that drain for a little bit, and then we'll come back to it in a minute. Right, so I left that for about 10 minutes, so just give this a bit of a clean. And I've now got the new stump plug to go in there. Okay, right, I'll just nip that up and then we have a go at this oil filter. Right, so just the oil filter now. I'm going to have to use two hands on this. I don't think it's just going to come straight off, is it? So let's just I'll try and get this off and get that out. Right, I thought I had a special oil filter ratchet thing, but I can't remember actually using it since the fire, so I've looked everywhere, but it doesn't matter. I've just brute force managed to get it loose now. So I'm going to just get the oil thing underneath a minute. It's going to be messy, and just get this out the rest of the way. Oh, turning it the right way though. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Just let that drain a little bit, and then get the new one in. Right, it's the new filter. It's actually slightly bigger, but I have just double checked it. It's definitely for the for this model. So let's try and get this in. I'll put a little bit of oil around the rim as well, the lip. I'm not going to do this one-handed, but let me just get this on, and then we know that's done. Right, that's everything cleaned and tightened up now. So I'm going to get on and grovel underneath and get this underbelly back on again, and then we can work from the top then. All right, well, that's the underbelly back on again. That's my sciatica back again as well. That didn't really do any help. But anyway, so we're back to this. This was the recommended oil from Ford's for this particular engine, Magnatech 5W20. So I'm going to put, it's 4.5 litres I believe, but I'll put just under and start it up, give it a run, and then just double check the level once we've done that. So let's give it some nice clean oil. Okay, I'll get on and do that, and then I'll be back in a minute. Right, that's just under 4.5 litres in there. I'll just check the level. It is slightly higher than it should be, but obviously it's got to go through the filter and everything. So I'll give it a start up and to see how it settles. Right, so it's now ticking over quite nice and smooth. I'll just check the level in a minute, and then I'll take it for a run, and or let him take it for a run, and then I'll check it again when he gets back. So yeah, I'll switch it off. Right, that's all I'm going to do today. I will have a check of the air filter. I'll probably change the pollen filter as well. But that's the important bit, because he does drive around a lot. So, right, okay, so yeah, my little oil service on the Ford Focus. Right, here we go for my regular subscribers. Jenny girl has got her collar on again. She's been biting the front of both legs here, and the vet has shaved it a little bit so it's not furry and damp, so that seems to have healed up. She's still biting in between the toes though, but not as bad now, and she's still on the tablets. So a little bit of an update with Jenny. My mum's flats was high hopes of that going through. That's fallen through now. I just had enough myself, but lucky enough they pulled out the day before I was going to. So I'm going to get this particular parking problem sorted out legally, and then put it back on the market, and maybe get a bit more money, which is going to cover the costs hopefully of what I'm going to lose in the meantime. So I'll just give a quick update on the shed. As I wasn't going to show you this, but I'll just to let you know how I'm getting on. It's taking a little bit of time, but let me quickly show you the shed. Right, here we are. This is as far as I've got. The back's all done. I've just got this side to do, but I'd had to wait for some more of this foil to get that insulation foil. So some more's come today just to finish that off before I can get all these back on. got the wiring in temporary. That'll all be buried in between the plywood once I've done it, and that will be fixed onto there. My son is going to help me, I hope. He said he will. I need to go around with this tongue and groove. He's going to cut it out for me. Yeah, so before we got cut off, he's going to go around with this tongue and groove. He's a sort of he did do a year of training of carpentry, so he's going to finish that off nicely around there. I can paint that white, and then I won't tell you what I'm going to do until you see it when it's finished. But yeah, so that's as far as we got so far. Got one of my pictures out here that's going to go in there. This is I bought it a few years ago because I was interested in classic ferries and aircraft and what have you. So this is an old Irish linen tea towel. The wife wants to iron it, so because there's little few creases in it. I never knew what I was going to do with that, but I think that will look quite nice. This night scene of this, it's actually St Columbia, which was the ferry that used to run between Ireland and the UK. So that will go up, and so really that's about it. Just got Jean and Fred in here at the moment, and I've moved these over whilst I'm doing this side now, and I've still got the other three in the other shed at the moment. So I'll come back to you. Hopefully it'll be. It's taking a long time, as I say. I've just been working in the mornings, but so that's about it for now. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you did enjoy that little bit of a service on my son's car. So there's nothing else I can do other than just get on and do that. But if he does help me, that would be a big help. So maybe we're going to miss next week again, but hopefully the week after that, this should be all up and running, I hope. So until the next time, you take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.